Who's this, Jay? Rich, Tom, and Paul. Who's Paul?
Paul from PA Brew News.
Oh, okay.
Tony Acabano.
Tony.
Rich Huff. Jay Wolf.
Yeah.
Elite Ammunition. As soon as I get my car, I'm gonna fucking be gone by dawn. I'm gonna go spend the weekend with him. If it's okay with you, that is. Remco, Zippy, Hector, Oscar, and Wade. So, looks like I'm going to be losing this. You want it?
Do you want to keep it?
I've got other knives. Jesus
Okay,
God.
then I'll keep it.
She's like, feels good in my hands. I go, here we
Well,
go.
it does. It fits perfectly.
Okay, here we go. So if you find it anywhere here, bad stuff happens.
Sure, Eric, sure.
Okay,
I think I gotta get a smaller jacket. Holy buckets.
if you recall how much beer was gone from my glass when I left you last, she decided that it'd probably be better to do this tonight.
Yeah, then tomorrow.
So here's the sitch.
What is this? See, you go, I don't need my glasses, and I can't even read that. Malt beverage. Is this coffee?
Hard coffee.
This isn't beer. Because it says malt.
If you want, yeah. See, it's kind of like
beverage with natural flavors. See, you go, I don't need your glasses. 100% Arabica coffee.
Okay, I'm starting you off with a half.
Those who seek experience over ordinary 12 rebels satisfies the sun's spirit to keep things social. What's our ingredients?
Oh, it's bioengineered.
Shake well, serve chilled, that's refrigerated.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. There. Wait, why are you opening up another one? Here, have this other half. Here, have this other half.
You just diluted my glass.
Of what?
I had the proper mix of air in there.
Oh, here, help me fix that. There. Are we good now?
Jesus God. You doofus.
You married me, doofus. Welcome to another edition of...
I hope it's good.
Oh.
Doesn't smell good? Is that what you're saying? Never judge the smell, I've noticed. Hey, if you get halfway there, you've got her licked.
Oh, halfway there, living on the prayer. Bon Jovi. Okay, what now?
Cheers.
Okay, cheers, Lars, wherever you are.
He's in Holland.
You know, I take a sip and you like practically... What is your deal?
It tastes okay as long as you don't stop.
What?
You know how cold it is in Minnesota?
Stop already.
These are the biodegradable ones. Tony Acabano knows how to ship shit.
What do you think of that?
I will go on record as saying I have never been impressed by cold coffee. I have,
You have another cold coffee?
these.
Black
The Black
Rifle?
Rifle. But these are like more like supposed to be an energy, not an alcohol. They were. There's a lot of caffeine in one of these. It's like
How much?
triple shot. 100%. I mean, it tasted okay. I'm
So
just
that's like what, 3 cups of coffee in a can,
yeah.
pretty much.
The thing is for me, coffee is supposed to be hot.
Well, I don't dislike cold. Oh, nice Bugatti. I don't
In the color that you said that you liked
Yeah.
on that Mustang that we saw.
I know.
So I found you a gray Chiron Super Sport.
There we go. That's one sexy car.
It's only 4.8 million.
Only? Oh gosh, inflation.
So that
Best economy ever.
means greatest economy ever.
You know, when they started a couple years ago, or I should say when I started taking interest in them, the car that was like that was, I think, 1.8 million.
1.4 or 1.8, yeah.
And now we're at 4.8. Greatest economy ever.
So, Patreon guys, appreciate it.
What?
I appreciate that they help make it possible for me to drink.
And now you're roping me in on it.
So, again, I put together a little care package.
Let me do the Vanna. Here we go.
I
Okay.
don't
Do you
know.
want me to fold these names while you're talking? Tell everybody what we got there, Jack.
Nothing. It's just a bunch of shit. Well, I don't know. The bigger items, yet you're gonna have to do something with them. Was the $100 voucher for the Wiley X goggles or shooting stuff. I mean, you could wear them as sunglasses. So $100 and $25 spent at. Well, actually, you know what? Someone's gonna have to decide if you even want to bother with this. Friends or family, spread the month. It's only good if you want to try a subscription box. So maybe you want to try a basic box and then cancel right away.
Is that what?
Battle Box.
Battle Box? Yeah.
I thought it was $25 at their store, but it's $25 off on your first box. Well, okay, roll with this one. You can use the Cody Balmy, and it's like, what, 15% off? And then you could use 25 more, so you could get one box and cancel.
You could. You really could. I'm sorry, I keep stepping out of frame. Alright, so these are all folded. And what else you got there, Jack?
I try to always make sure that there's a silly flashlight. So a flashlight.
Yes.
A knife. It's, it's probably made in China. It's made in China. But I like the curve of the blade. I like the thickness of the blade. And I think this is now the third one. I got some of these at the auction at Twin Ports Bid.
Yep.
And I think this is now officially my last one. And, oh well. The Fiachi RS30. It's kind of like their version of the Holosun. And I have to say, of their setups, I had this on the shotgun for a while. Never shot it when it was on the shotgun, but it's actually not a bad one. I mean, maybe put it on a kid's gun. And then these benchtop coasters, they're multi-tool coasters with little rubber feet, so you can put your drink on it, a bottle opener, and then other shit, rulers, cutter, hex wrenches.
Redneck version.
Yeah. So, and then of course these.
And there you have it.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know where you're putting these, but
Well, we usually use the Millennium mug.
this one?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I just made your cock fall down. A kitty. I almost lost my cock.
This was when Miles was here. Matches for when he shit himself.
Oh, great. There was not, hang time for the last time he shit himself. He didn't go inside the
No, no.
plug.
Okay.
It's a lot of matches.
There's like, Smile Money sent them. There's like another whole brick of them over there by the hot peppers.
Really?
Which I think I'm going to have to throw
Yeah.
in the towel on those. I don't know if it's too cold down here or they went, you know
That was
what?
a long season for them because we planted them back in June.
Evidently,
June
though, we
1st.
need to try better lights and start them in the basement. Because where I think we lose the battle is starting, not ending.
You have to start them in February.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
February.
We need to I need to make like a little above ground table so you don't have to bend
Just
over.
for all of your peppers to
No,
go in the garden?
no, spices. You need to make sure that you use the dehydrator. I'm sorry that you didn't realize that we had
I
one.
forgot that we had it, but that would have been perfect because I had all of that,
I know, we could have
and then we could have
we could have had more time.
more time. I didn't drop one, did I?
No.
Okay, this goes to.
I tell you, this is destiny.
Oh, stop it!
I've got 2 things that I have to bring to Jay. I have something that I'm waiting. He's been so damn busy, and I wanted to come and visit him. I have a project for him, and he was going to put a new trigger and take out my extended mag release in my FN57, and I think this should be personally delivered. Congratulations, Jay. You know what's cool? I don't know if you're, I don't remember if it was your older son or the younger son that has one of these as a gift, but here's the other one possibly for the other kid. Or, fuck them, you can do it.
I know, one more sneeze. It's weather.
Oh yeah.
Very weird.
You know what? Unless our Patreon guys change, I don't know why I keep having to throw these away and reprint.
I don't know why you do that either. It's just going to be the same group. Hopefully someday you'll get to add more to the group.
I'll take care of this later.
But we'll see.
See if I can knock my pussy over.
I didn't do that on purpose.
And
And what?
more important was that.
It's not even on there.
See all the welding shit on there? You know who did that?
You.
Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Yeah, that's that was one of those things where whenever I went to Grandpa's, I'm like, Grandpa, make the steam engine work. It just has like a heater in the bottom, like a coffee maker, and you took out that screw, and you filled it with water, and it would be like a train. And it would just like sit there, and it's got the little whistle on the top, whoop, whoop, and then the steam chamber rusted out, and it like bzzz, and like I couldn't use it anymore. And Grandpa was gonna throw it away, and I go, don't throw it away. And that's like my link. That's one of my links to my grandfather right there. Lindbergh cheese and that fucking steam engine. Oh. No, seriously. I would really like to get up early on a Saturday morning and run down and spend Saturday to Sunday at Jay's and then leave in time to get home before it's too late. Jay, there will be no alcohol involved, I promise, Christine.
Oh, please. Tell me another story.
We'll do like 10 brew reviews in a 12-hour period.
Yeah.
Hey, the last time we were down there, we canned a bunch, and then I was able to... It was when we were coming back from Shuta Plaza in Missouri. Okay, anything new you want to talk about with these guys before we...
No, not really. Just everything is going to hell in a handbasket. Can't wait to see what 2024 is going to bring. Because, you know, we're at the end of the year here pretty quick. Yep.
Yeah, you know
what?
what?
I think shit's going to start revving up next year.
You know, I realized is I just did a crate club for January of 2024. My first, unless I fucked up the dates going all the way back to the beginning of the year, my crate club is next year's already. It's right there actually.
Can't believe it.
Minus all these knives. You know, I always ask them. I'm going to ask you. You'd never purchase into something like this. But do you think that is useful or useless? A 10-pack of electrolyte vitamin packs. Put in any. It says any liquid. I think they would frown if you put it in alcohol.
Yeah.
Anti-fog and a cleaning kit and this is why I thought this was really cool, because it has like this stupid sponge that was broken when I got it on one side, but it's got the brush, so you could use it for like your camera lens. But this is what I struggle with. How do you get down inside there? And when you wear a gun on your side, guess where clothing and skin tissue goes?
Right there.
Right there. So that I thought was pretty cool, and it came with some anti-fog spray. I'm thinking about testing this shit. I'm spraying this on the bathroom mirror. Because if it can stop...
If it can stop that.
A flashlight. A small one like you'd probably put in your purse with a button.
I like those.
A Maglo, or a Maglula, or that... Yeah, Maglula. You know the loader we have for doing magazines for a pistol? This is for an AR.
Oh.
Every time you foot the lever, you drop a round in. You foot the lever, drop. Butts first. Another one of these, like a wallet, like I use. This was the question for you. Do you want or do you not want a pair of safety glasses that are only slightly tinted?
Safety glasses? What am I going to use safety glasses for?
Like when you're shooting? Because I know you have a pair. I just don't know if you're...
I've got 3 different pairs. I've got like a dark pair, medium pair.
They're only slightly tinted. So they have a little bit of an amber to them.
They're not bad. I like them.
Well, I always give you a first pick of shit like this before I put it down the road. Otherwise, this will probably be a Patreon thing next time. I just didn't know if you really were attached to the ones that you already have.
No. I switch my eyes up all the time. I mean, if I put that one in there, that'll be like the 3rd one in the rotation.
So, it was a box, in a case, in a bag. They really did not want anything bad to happen to these guys.
I guess not. Holy cow.
Okay. And the last item, always a useful thing. Another My Medic.
Oh, yeah.
Med kit. And this is what's in this one. And it's cool because they color code everything. Bleeding, look for that color. Pack, burn, medication.
You should actually have one of those in the truck and one of those in the car.
Don't we have one in the car?
Well, that one that, what's his name, gave me a long time ago. But it's all scattered throughout there, and I don't even know if anything is...
What I need to do is grab that one. And I have a little bit bigger case. I could probably... See, this one, if you look at that fluorescent orange one, that's the exact same thing as this.
But at least that one tells you what's in there and what to use it for. If you just throw all the shit that's in that existing one that's in my car, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Are you bleeding? Okay, well, just a minute. Let me see.
Well, maybe we should put this in the Honda then.
You know what I mean?
Well, put this, I mean, that's one thing I really love about these packs. Over the last, 8-9 years now, is what we've been building on our med kit.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to be a lot better to make sure that it's always with me.
Yeah.
Because if something happens when we're with David and Bunky up at the range, and you're like going, hey, you know that fantastic med kit that you've been building for like the last 8 years? Where is it? right there in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you need me to replace the battery on that?
No. I'm just having fun tugging.
Playing with my pussy.
Yeah. Give your balls a tug.
So, other than that,
Not much is really going on.
where
Christmas is around the corner.
where were you today?
Where was I today? I was dress shopping today.
For our youngest.
Yes. He's going to be getting married September 21st of next year.
Where?
Vegas, baby! I'm very excited. I haven't been to... You realize it's been 8 years since I took my last trip to
I
Vegas.
cannot believe that.
8.
You haven't been to Vegas since we had the place in Fond du Lac?
My 50th birthday was the last time I went to Vegas. 8 years. Yep.
So you're like 62?
If I was 62, I'd figure out a way to be retired and not have to go to work.
Just showing my math skills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was that the last time you were in Vegas when we had the place in
Serious
Fond
as
du
a
Lac?
heart attack, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Because then we were planning on taking a trip.
I'm fucking drunk!
No, I was wasted.
Oh, fucking wasted. That's
Yeah.
right. Fuck. She calls me at 2:30 in the morning.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't answer.
No. But Wendy was just like, don't call, don't call. She was trying to take the phone away from me, and I'm like,
So when you called me at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I go, yeah, you called me at like 3 a.m. I did not. Wendy's in the background. Yeah, you did. What'd I say? You said you were fucking wasted. And guess what? You sounded fucking wasted.
Yeah. Well, it was the 50th birthday, plus it was going to be the month when we got married, because, you know, so it was kind of like a 2-for-1 celebration. With me and the girls, we had to go.
Well, you were gone. Did we have the big dumpster out back?
I don't remember.
I don't remember if that was... What would that be?
Or wait,
BC, before Christine?
yeah. No, yeah, it was before, because you were telling me all
About the raccoons?
Yeah.
I fucking never heard a raccoon. It was time delayed. So we got this. When I moved, I got a huge deal on my rent when I was rent.
I think we should have kept the house, my old house.
Yeah.
And then sold it. Waited until like now to sell it, or you know when the market got like really hot.
Good Lord, we would have had no house payment for a decade already.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass moves. I don't want to stay here because this reminds me of him. Okay. So,
Yeah, anger always gets the better of you.
the master bedroom, it was a really nice house in Fond du Lac, and
Except it had the tiniest ass living room I've ever seen in my whole. You had to literally go outside of the living room to change your mind. It was that damn small.
well, what made it even smaller is it was halfway between the dining room and the stairs to go upstairs.
Yeah, the
So
stairs to
you
go upstairs
couldn't
were
put
right
anything. You couldn't put any. It was like, where do you? Okay, so the TV has to go there. Where the fuck do you put a couch? You can't put it right here because
No.
this is where you need. Yeah, it was. That
It was like a love seat was all you could fit in there.
That was.
Yeah.
It was stupid for that.
It was.
The
very
dining room was huge.
Huge.
It had the two biggest decks.
Yeah.
The
but
front deck, the back deck.
That kitchen stove, though, man. It's lucky it didn't get shot.
Yeah, so I'm asleep one night, and I'm a pretty light sleeper, David will tell you. And all of a sudden, all the security lights came on, and I woke up, and I was like, I went downstairs, and I was doing some cleaning because I had this fantastic deal. Because the people that were in the house before me was a completely useless, stereotypical
You know what? So there you go.
family, and I had this. They delivered this gigantic roll-off. I mean, when you get one of the biggest roll-offs dropped off at your place, so that you have some place to throw the shit from the useless people that were there before you, and I'm like, why do the lights go on? And at the time, I had my 45, my Springfield, first gun that she's like, you have it on you? And I got my gun on my side, but I'm like looking for the closest thing I could use, and it was a paint, one of those expanding, you could screw like a roller for painting onto it. It was fiberglass with this, and I grabbed that, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I go out on the deck, and I hear noise in the big roll-off, and I'm like, okay, it's an animal. And as I'm about to walk out, a raccoon, another one, comes around. Like, I mean, this thing looked like a goddamn hound dog. It was so big, and he like starts to climb up into the can, and I'm like, I open up the sliding glass door, and I was like, whack! And I hit him very hard in the ass, and there was just like this 3, 2, 1. And he kind of turns around and looks at me and just starts crying like a little baby. He whacked me in the ass with a stick. And he drops down and he starts to walk away. And all of a sudden, it turns out the rest of the family was in there. Raccoon, and that one goes. Another raccoon, and that one goes. Another, I'm like, it's like fucking raccoon train. Yeah, they were just down inside there. I'd never heard a... That was like the second freakiest animal moment in my life. The first was when I went hunting with Uncle Billy, and I shot the leg off of a rabbit, and I swore I hit a baby. I had never heard a rabbit.
Oh, they cry, they squeal, and they make noises.
It like just wailed like an infant, like a human infant. That was just like... one of those moments where I'm like, oh my God, did I just... Wait, think about it, Eric. You just shot a toddler in the middle of the fucking northern woods? It was just crawling through the woods, you know, like 10 miles north of Duluth, and I just shot a toddler crawling through the... Yeah. So, Samantha and Gage will be getting married in Vegas in September of 2024. Mm-hmm. They went dress shopping today. Mm-hmm. Got it narrowed down to 2 dresses.
Yep.
And other than that... I've come to the conclusion that what makes the most sense, unless I win the lottery between now and then, and all bets will be off and I'll keep it, but I just don't see a reason to keep my pickup truck if I have a reliable 4-door, 4-wheel drive car. And like I've said in the brew reviews, what makes the most sense? That your daughter can take one apart with her eyes closed, so that seems like the smartest vehicle to own. So, as soon as I get my hands on that, I will yank the computer, the TIPM, out of the Dodge.
I'm sure that they already know this, because if you already said this on the brew review, you're just reiterating.
They might have been sleeping, and I'll bring it down here, and hopefully it works. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to buy one of those. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I have nothing new. This might be in record territory, so we'll just call it. After you tell me what you think of Rebel Hard Coffee from 12 Fives.
That's a hard no.
You don't like it? Mm-mm. Is it the taste? Or you just don't like cold coffee?
No, it's the taste.
Would you like another one to see?
No, thanks.
Maybe 3 more before you do your show tonight?
No, I'm good.
What time is it? This might be up. This will probably be up because there's no editing involved over here.
Oh, that's true.
What is your subject on your show tonight?
So for the Miss Bomey Zone tonight, we're going to talk about Name That Movie. I'm going to give a line from the movie, and John's going to guess to see if he's right.
Go ahead and make my day.
Exactly.
Okay. Congratulations, Jay. And if I can pull it off, I just assume put all of this, a few other goodies for you, plus a project, plus the FN57, and come down and at least spend an overnight, Saturday to a Sunday, with you. I'll have to wait till the car happens, though, because I would have to win a small lottery to afford to drive the Dodge down there.
Yeah.
Well, it does 20 miles per gallon on the...
With the plow on the front end?
Well, I take the plow off.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And make sure the tuner's not set to 6.
Alright, I'm gonna take my knife and go now. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Bye.